Alright, so here's some video from the Mystique last Sunday. Alrighty, let's go frame by frame. Well, the first thing that you can tell at the normal speed is we are not quite, there's a little bit of rush, so we're gonna go a little bit over it. Let's start at the finish here. Let's take a look, let's zoom in a little bit. So let's take a look at the speed of our knees going to the recovery. So we're right here. So we're doing hands away. And see how quick our knees go up? There's no body over at all. Bodies are just straight. And then that causes either a really straight up catch or the fall of the body. In this case, I just see a lot of shoulders round up from Zach, D, and Greg, and a lot of sit up and not feeling full compression. And then what happens is when we're here, we push with the legs. Now we're supposed to push with the legs, but look at this, just bodies doing the work. And then here, the swing is not super effective because we're sitting up straight, and rather than keeping the body forward, we just keep it straight. It could be more effective. Let's go one step at a time. Let's go. We're gonna release on this one. We're gonna go to the catch again. Greg's here. You can see that the knees are starting to go up. Oops, it's starting to go up a little bit early. This, same with you, Zach. And here, Anton, can you see the difference of the hands? Right here. Same to you, D. The hands are not stuck together. The port plate is super far from the right, touching the knees. Let's take a look at that other frame, see if it's just something in this stroke. No, it's an every stroke. You can see here. And here too, the Zach and Greg do a better job on keeping the hands together, but middle pair, that hand should be stuck. That right hand should be stuck with the left, okay? So here you guys are all right, finishing at the spot, and then at the hands away, body over, you just drop that right hand. And that's probably what's causing the set issues. And then at the catch, we place with the right hand lower, Anton, and D kind of corrects it a little bit. But see how far the right hand is. So yeah, so something to pay attention to. Let's go back a couple of frames. There you go. So here, hands separate from each other. Again, little to no body over. Hit this thing. Little to no body over. Knees going up a little bit quick. And the placement, kind of bit of hesitation. Blade should go in a little bit quicker. And here, Anton, you can see what we see from the launch. Take a screenshot of this. Pay attention, because when we say you're grabbing with the arms, this is what we mean. Take a look at D. These arms are straight, and he sometimes bends them too. It's not perfect. See here, there's a little bit bend. Same with Greg. Let's see Zach. Zach does a pretty okay job. Well, now I can see a little bit of grabbing on the right side. But look at this. This is every stroke. See, so we want to make sure we keep a little bit more hang, a little bit less grabbing, because this is causing a really short stroke. And then the placement, kind of bit of hesitation. Blade should go in a little bit quicker. And here, Anton, you can see what we see from the launch. Take a screenshot of this. Pay attention, because when we say you're grabbing with the arms, this is what we mean. Take a look at D. These arms are straight, and he sometimes bends them too. It's not perfect. See here, there's a little bit of grabbing on the right side. But look at this. This is every stroke. See, so we want to make sure we keep a little bit more hang, a little bit less grabbing, because this is causing a really short stroke. grabbing. Taking a look at D. Now D, I cannot see quite from this angle if you're leaning or not, but it doesn't look bad here. Yes, it kind of looks like you're leaning a little bit. It's not too bad. So yeah, I keep thinking about dropping that right shoulder down. I think that can help us out. So here we're going to the catch. Zach going in pretty well, but kind of like late. And let's zoom out a little bit. The water was beautiful that day. So see here how like, Zach, take a look at this. So we put the blade into the water. And before we put the blade into the water, we start pushing and pulling with the legs. So we need to like make sure that blade is buried all the way before we start the drive. Same to D. I can tell like you've been working on it, like it looks a little bit more connected, but again, same thing. And see the body opening here, like all 4 bodies are going whippa. And then same to you. And Greg, if I have to be super picky, I would say like drop the blade and then push with the legs. Place the blade and then push with the legs. During the drive, Zach a little bit better than last week. Still a little bit deep for my taste. I don't know if you can see here a little bit of a rainbow. So let's zoom in on Zach. So right here, see how the hands go up, 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 and then down. So more horizontal. Okay, Zach, let's keep working on that. I think that's something to focus on. Part of it is because like shrugging the shoulders, that's causing like, of course, the blades to go up. D doesn't look too bad. The rest, they don't look too deep. Probably D, you're going a bit too deep for my taste. Let's take a look. So we put the blade into the water and see, we open with the body, first thing we do. And a little bit of grabbing. And yeah, a little bit too deep too. And see how you're going, same thing like Zach. So let's go from here at the catch. We kind of place the blade, we go up, and then down. Not quite horizontal. Good thing, as we talk, like, you know, right now we're seeing all these things, but as practice went on, I called you out on some things and you corrected them pretty well, so kudos for that. But you know, there's a lot of things to work on, but one step at a time, one day at a time. Think about I think that it's helpful for everybody to have something to focus, and again, don't get too overwhelmed. Again, I cannot emphasize how much stretching we need on the hamstrings, you guys. I think that we haven't been doing a great job with the body overs. Again, Anton here, take a look at the hand, how much of like an impact this has. And then when we put the blade into the water, like first of all, we start a pull, and the blade is not even in the water. Same with D, we start like the pull, and then, well, I think everybody a little bit. Greg may be the one. Yeah, Greg does an okay job. But then Greg's open, like, I think that opens a little bit with the upper part of the body, with the upper body. And then we have Anton here. Sorry, I got distracted. Then we see a little bit of a grab rather than the push. So we're getting a pull rather than a push. And then grab, and the hands here are uneven as well, same to UD. So see how the right's still like kind of low, the left is kind of high, and then we're washing out here a little bit, middle pair, well, a little bit of everybody. The only one that is kind of like driving all the way to the chest is Greg, but here, like, see how early, like, I think that we could be a little bit longer. Again, a lot of the pulling with the body is causing short strokes. So when we say you row short, this is what it means, right? It looks like we're just mowing with the upper body. It's inefficient, and it looks short. And again, feathering into the water a little bit from Anton, D, D and Zach just a little bit. So yeah, something to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at Greg. Greg, again, the body over prep is... Oh, never mind. The body over prep, the intention is there. But I think that you still get it a lot with the shoulders, rounding your shoulders a lot. So again, a little bit more from the hips. Sometimes we still have this like habit of like, you know, before the cut, you're looking straight, and then you go up with the head. And you kind of like pull with the head a little bit here. See, so you like keep it, here is good, you're looking forward. And then here you look up. And then kind of pull with the upper body, a little bit of breaking on the arms. Just wee. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm looking up. I have to look straight. Boom. Like that. Release, not too bad. And again, I think that organizing the hands away, body over. And see here how uneven our hands away are. Like, yeah, we need, we'll talk a little bit more about this. Definitely some work to do, but some improvements. So I hope this is helpful. So again, think it one thing at a time. Try to learn from this and try to implement it to the water, okay?